address, phone number.
Ready for a little tour?
You know your address, Daniel?
You know your address?
You guys want to go through the address?
Go ahead. Your address.
You guys can go with these guys.
If you tell them that there's a fire.
How you guys doing?
Good.
You guys want to see the safety trailer? Well, come on in. I'll show you around. All right. So let's look at this room first, okay? So we're gonna look. Did you guys see anything that you think is unsafe?
Yes.
Okay. Could you point anything out? Awesome. Yeah. So the toaster oven or anything that you plug in that has electricity, you don't want that next to water, right? You could get shocked. So let's move that out of the way. And you pointed to the pot. We want to turn those handles around, right? Just so people don't accidentally tip them over, because that people can get burned like that. So we'll turn that around. What about putting stuff on the stove like that? Is that a bad idea? Yeah. So let's move that. If the stove was on and we had like paper towels or something sitting there, those can catch on fire really fast.
Yeah.
So we don't put anything on top of the stoves.
And you don't want to get burned because it's on the sides because it's going to get really hot.
That's right. That's right.
To use that.
And my mom told me never to be in the kitchen.
Don't be in the kitchen? All right, good call. She's keeping you guys safe. What about this microwave? Someone put some aluminum tin foil? You don't want to do that either, right? Yeah, so I tell people only put food in a microwave.
Yeah.
And probably let your parents use the microwave, I think is the
also
best idea. But something like that in the microwave could be really
I
bad.
can do microwave popcorn by myself.
Can you? You're smart. All right.
I already know
I
how
think
to
you guys
use
got everything in this room. Let's go look at the next room, okay?
Oh, we also forgot this is the
It could be hot, right?
Yeah.
How's it going? Good. You guys want to come in? All right. So this is our little safety trailer. So we set it up and then we look around and see if we can spot stuff that's unsafe. So these guys just did this. Look at the up and down. The stove and stuff. So that it doesn't get tipped over on accident. Yeah.
get your
And then what about put stuff on top of the stove? That's dangerous too, right? Yeah, that stuff can catch on fire. So we're gonna move that. Awesome.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, you got it. All right. So if that's a fireplace, we don't want stuff like newspaper sitting next to it, right? So we move that, and we should have this little cover on here to keep people safe. What about if there's matches laying around? You guys find them? Should we give those to your parents? Awesome. Yep. You don't want to play with those. You want to give those to your parents so they can keep them safe. Perfect. And then some people, now that it's getting cold out, have these big heaters in their house, and that's okay. But if they get tipped over, excuse me, buddy, that's when they're dangerous. If they get tipped over or something. So we tell people if you have one of these heaters, you only have it turned on when you're next to it, you know, when you can see it. And then if you're going to leave the room, you turn it off just to make sure those are safe. And the last thing, these are supposed to be right here. What if those are on the stairs? That's probably a bad place for those, huh?
Yeah.
I think someone might take a
could
bad
trip
fall.
on
Yeah, so we're going to move those out of the way. I think you guys got everything. I feel a lot safer in here. You ready for more, Andy?
Sure.
Yeah.
So Andy's got a little demonstration he can show you in there. There's a little smoke machine and then
You guys want to take a seat on the bench there? So if you wake up in the middle of the night and your room's filled with smoke and there's smoke detectors going off, normally you would just go out through your door and leave your house, right?
Yeah.
But you want to feel your door first, and if it's hot, that means maybe there's a fire outside there, so you might have to go through your window, okay? So if you guys feel right here, feel that. Feel how it's kind of warm?
Yeah.
Or my house has it. In my room, there's a door that leads to the backyard.
Oh, okay, yeah, whatever way you've come up with your parents there. So I'm gonna turn that off. And so when the smoke detector goes off, you guys practice opening that up and going out the window, okay? We'll make sure. Sure, I'll go out first and help you guys down the ladder, okay? Oh, he's there. All right, you guys ready? All right, so who's gonna go first? Go ahead. There you go. Yeah, open the window.
Can I go?
Yep, just like that. Yeah.
There you go. Nice. So grab that handle, then you can turn around and go.
Yes, go ahead. So you want to stay low, crawl on the ground, right?
There you go.
Stay as low as possible. That's where there's the least smoke.
All right. Couple more steps. There you go. One more step there. There you go. All right. There's the handle you can grab. Nice. All right. One more step, buddy. There you go. Good job. All right. There you go. Grab that handle. Yes. All right. Couple more steps. I'll help you down.
And so what we have is a fire safety trailer, and what we try and do is we try and get kids
All
to
right. One more step. There you go.
recognize things in a house that might be unsafe. You know, whether it's combustibles too close to a stove, matches that are not where they're supposed to be, you know, just general safety things, even including, you know, keeping pathways clear. The other big part of this, which I think is the funnest part, is the smoke room. And so we have a room where we put some smoke in so that people can actually see what it's like in a fire situation and learn how to escape from a fire situation. And that's the funnest part, but probably one of the most important parts is we have a phone here that we actually have a 911 operator that's here that answers the phone just like a 911 operator does, so that way they can then practice giving an address, giving a phone number, so that way if they do need to call 911, they've at least had some experience with that. We do many, many different educational things, from engine visits to school visits to classroom visits. We'll come talk to different groups. We talk to, you know, realtors. Whatever it takes to get the fire safety message out to people is what's important for us.
Well, I don't think it's her. She,
Do you have a question? No? Maybe later?
What seat do you want?
Grab people's attention and pick you up. Got some noise and everything.
Flying the helicopter.
And in the bedroom, they'll be able to find you because your bracelet will be glowing in the dark.
Wait, you can have that one.
Do you ride on a bus?
Ari and Isaac both ride on a
Oh,
bus.
do they? One of those and one of those.
You just got one. You already got
You're welcome to go in the bus too.
A school bus has seat belts for one thing. I mean, on the little ones. The big buses, they don't have school or seat belts. But a school bus has more, I think, visibility because of the lights and the interaction, you know, with the reds and the yellows, the caution lights. Whereas a city bus doesn't have that. You know, you have all kinds of kids. You have quiet kids, you have noisy kids, you have kids that you know, want to go all over the place and that. So you have to be vigilant all the time to be a good bus driver. Most of the time, they know that they go to their seat and they sit down. But once in a while, you get a student that's hyperactive or something, and he gets up and down. So you have to tell them, hey, look, you know, you got to sit down and ride the bus safe. And that's what we all want, is for a safe ride.
It's really cool if you're the driver.
You're gonna be like,
Yeah.
well, you don't.
It's kind of scary at first though,
Yeah.
because you know cars are coming straight at you, and you never know when people are gonna pull over or not.
They like the Band-Aids. They like our cardiac monitor because it can kind of tell how many times your heart beats in a minute. and your oxygen saturation. So that's been a big hit today.
These are ab pads, so this is like if you have a lot of bleeding somewhere here, like your intestines are falling out. Just kidding. But you can kind of slap this on here. That's like a big bandage, and sometimes we can wrap it up around you, can kind of hold it on here.
It's really frequent. We get a lot of calls. We usually have 4 ambulances running during the day and 3 at night. And then we have an on-call ambulance that we can call in when things get really busy. And we have 2 shops in town. We have one in the north of Missoula, one central. And so we usually have 1 car up at the north and everyone else is at the central shop. And we just kind of rotate through running calls. I think what everyone's doing today here is great. It's just a good way to reinforce it, and it's good to have the ambulance here to see where you don't want to be.